It's Daeni, and today I gotta share with you my 2020 knife collection. As the title proclaims, it's not a lot of knives, but it might be enough. Some of these knives I haven't done an unboxing for. This is relatively brand new, and we're gonna be talking about it soon. So let's get into it. I'm gonna start with the smallest. We got our M&P Shield knife that comes with the kit. It is a mechanical knife. And it's a simple one. I don't know what else. What can I say about this knife that hasn't been said about a regular box cutter? This is a box cutter. It's supposed to be designed to look lightweight. It has a lot of holes cut out through it. It's pretty sharp and it's coated. The blade is coated. It's good. I've sharpened it with my handy dandy Falco knife, fall knife, and with this. I've sharpened it with this before, so it's pretty dangerous. There we go. So I brought some cardboard for here. This knife might be dull, but we'll make it through. We'll make it. So here's the knife Tesla. Not bad, not bad. Anyway, so this is the smallest knife I have. The blade is about 2.5 inches. It's pretty good. It doesn't. I don't know what kind of steel it is, so we're just gonna leave it at that. M&P. Is M&P. All right. Put that aside. Next knife is gonna be this knife. This is a U-line knife. This is also a box cutter, and it has a mechanical, like a really. I don't know what kind of release this is called. I think it's like a locker mechanism. It's good. It's a box cutter as well. I've had this knife for a really long time, and as you can see, it cuts pretty good. I recently sharpened this with the same stone, and it gets the job done. Right? So that's what we're looking at. This is a U-line. It's a regular clip. It's not deep carry. I think the second says it's a regular box cutter. This is something that you'll want to use at work. It's easy to close. You know, I just don't like this part. I just don't like this. I've been exposed to a different style, and I like it a lot. So, you know, but I do turn to this knife whenever I do need a immediate knife. This knife is almost always going to be lying around. The U-line pocket knife, right? Next, we got to talk about this knife. You'll see this knife a lot. This is my EDC knife. I carry this knife everywhere I go. It's a good one. It's a good one. I love it. I love it. It's exclusive color. Only those who knows where to get it can get it. I've changed out the clip for a deep pocket. The blade is coated. It's plain, one plane, easy to sharpen. It's an Osborne, and the steel I think is a 154 cm. I didn't think that. I had to read it. So 154 cm. This is a manual, you know. So this is a knife I like to use whenever, you know, I go out and about. It's pretty fun. You know, it's a big knife. I think the blade is about 3¼ inch. So, yeah, locks pretty good. All steels, G10 body. Got the metal running all through the back, like so. That's how you know it's real. And it's a fun knife. I like this one. Oh yeah, and it cuts pretty smooth too. I'll give it, right? And it's a pretty clean cut. Look at that. So it works. Between me and you though, I really dislike cutting paper cardboard boxes with blades. So there's that. The next knife I want to look at is the 590 boost. This is about a 4-inch blade, and it has a G10 body. It's assisted, it's not fully mechanical, but it is assisted. You can't really flick it closed. I can't flick it closed. I gotta use my other hand to close it. Deep pocket clip. You can change it on both sides. Those it's what's the word I'm looking for? Ambidextrous. And like I said, another G10 body. Steel all the way through. It's not like, yeah, it is. It's been like, there's some little holes on the inside for weight, I'm assuming. And it's a drop point. Yeah, I don't use this knife a lot, actually. I got the Rift and I enjoyed it, so then I just started to use it more. But it's not a bad blade. It's not a bad blade, and it's sharp. No harm, no foul. So that's the 590 boost. Big blade, a little bit heavy, but not the worst. And it has a locking mechanism, by the way, so you can stop it from opening just in case. I never use it. I never use it. How many knives was that so far? 4. All right. This is a Cricut, but I think it's called Columbia Knives. Irrelevant. The point is that it's a Cricut. It's not deep carry. It has this weird mechanism to unlock. I don't know. It's a nice blade. It's really light. Sort of that G10 body feel with a lot of holes in it, so that you can, like, for weight, I guess, weight reduction, ambidextrous, and you can change it from up. Like, if you want to carry a blade down or blade up, you can do that. It has a safety mechanism right here. I'm not too crazy about it because it's just, right now it's just awkward. After using the Benchmades, I feel like it's a lot of work just to close the blade, but it's easy to open, really fun. But I'm used to, like, I'm afraid I'm gonna cut myself. So I have to be gentle with this and hold the blade and walk it into its little pocket. But it's pretty nice. You get a nice grip. One of the things that I do like about this knife, unfortunately, is this piece right here, because in the event of stabbing, you don't have to worry about your hands sliding down on the blade. This kind of stops you from doing that. I always admired that about certain knives. So yeah, and it's not a plain edge either. It's it has this serrations right here, and then it goes plain, and it has this weird bevel where it makes like a 45-degree angle. The knife looks good. The knives look good. This is the this is the M16 SFG. And that's basically the knife. What else haven't I said about this knife? Not deep pocket carry. It has like a double safety system where you have to actually want this closed for it to close on you, which isn't bad. And once you get to that, you can just close it, and you get this nice little blade right here. How sharp is it? It's pretty sharp. It's brand new, so that don't count. It's a clean cut, but that I could do better. I think this paper is too small. There you go. You could slice some stuff up with it. Anyway, that's the Cricut, or Columbia River. There you go. Columbia River knife tool. Columbia River knife and tools. Now you know. Let's clean this up a little bit and not cut ourselves in the process. Fresh board. Next knife we're going to be looking at is my Adamas. This is my oldest expensive knife. Man, I use this knife for everything. This is my street light, working on a car, in the garden. This is the knife that I use. You can tell because of how it looks. Yeah, man, I beat this knife up. I took off the clip. It had the deep pocket clip. In fact, the clip that you see on the Rift, did I even tell you the name of that one? The Rift on this blade was originally on this blade. I took it off and I was gonna switch it out with the clip that came on the Rift, but it didn't fit, so I didn't do it. Wait, that was it's not sharp at all. Alright, there's a lot going on with this blade. I was using it in the garden to cut some rosella. So the blade isn't really exposed well. Damn it. Dude, I have to sharpen this. What? Okay, wow. I'm embarrassed. I am super embarrassed. You know what? I can't do this. It's gonna take too long to sharpen it. But this is the Adamas G10 body, big old blade, about 1 inch, 3.5 inches. Solid, good clip. Like, it closes well. Man, it's a drop point blade, straight edge. They have this fixed too. I got clipped because originally I was using this as a EDC, but this is a heavy knife, so I don't use it for that anymore. You got a lot of jimping, and you get that all around it. This is the one where it's the most pronounced. I believe the other ones, they have some type of textures going on them, but not as much as this guy. You can get a solid grip on this. Hands wet, gloves, is gonna happen. Oh, and then there's this blade. This is the Freak. This is the Freak, and the blade is a S30V. Oh, and the blade on the Amadeus Adamas, it's a D2 blade. And that's what I believe. Never used it. With all these knives, I've never had to. And yeah, it's pretty sharp. It's pretty sharp indeed. You cut through some good old-fashioned boxes with this. It's not a G10 body. It has a metal rod that goes maybe halfway, most likely where the screw stops. It's ambidextrous, and it's on the blade is always gonna go to the top. It's manual, so you get to do the fun stuff with this one. So I like it. I like it's just a plasticky body. It's not a real selling point. A lot of people do this. It's really spongy. You can like pinch it close. You know, with the G10 body ones like the Rift and even the 590 Boost, that doesn't happen. The blade is good. You get some jimping. You get a lot of texture right here, but only really on the blade. On the actual body of the knife, this is really a joke. Can't really do anything with that. So, but it's fun. It's light. One of the lightest. Other than maybe a mini Freak, you're not gonna get a lighter blade. That's my belief though. Let's clean this up. Let's just change out the piece of wood. Okay, now we're getting into the bigger territory. We're just gonna deal with this right now. This is a Stanley razor blade. This is one of my again go-to knives whenever I'm doing opening packages or something like that. This thing cuts. It's just reliable, and it saves a lot of wear and tear on my blades. So if this is actually, so I know I said this a lot, but this is what I would absolutely go to if I have to do any type of box cutting, because I know that I can change this blade in a heartbeat, and I don't have to really think about it. There's been plenty of times too that I've like cut myself and I didn't even know. It just works, and it comes with a little pocket right here. I change the blades a lot, where you keep extra blades. So this I recommend. If you cut anything regularly, the box cutter is probably the best way to go. Okay. With that said, we put that away and get more into the hunting knives. Alright, so we have what's this, a saddle mountain? I forget the name. I forget the name of this. I think it's like a saddle mountain something. It's pretty sharp. It comes in a leather holster that also has a what does it have? Kydex, or plastic on the inside for your protection, and it also grips the knife. That's all. This is a G10 body again. The blade is a S30V, clean blade, really big, great for hunting. I recommend this 1000%. You got to get one of these. I know you're saying, oh, another one, right? This is a saddle. I don't use my hunting knives a lot, to be honest with you. I don't know the name. I know this one is the one that I probably carry around the most because it's nice and small and very nimble. And this is a Hidden Canyon Hunter. Hidden Canyon Hunter. Yeah, Hidden Canyon Hunter. I say Hidden Canyon, but the last part always escapes me. And this is a I don't use this one a lot because it's kind of like an in-between blade, and I don't use it for, like I said, it's an S30V. The thing with this one is the case. This is the selling point, but the fact is you got to clip it in, and I don't like that too much. The new model, you don't have to do that, but this is a G10 blade, about 3 1/4 inches, really sharp. You get gimping on the front and the back. You also get that on this this mountain, this bigger blade. It's like a 4-inch blade at that. So you get this, and it's plastic molded all around. It's a beautiful blade. I like it though. I like it, and I do use it, but I don't use it as much as I use this one, just because of size. Really clean, and it's a Kydex style holster combined with leather back, and you can remove this if you want to change it out, and there are a lot of updates to it, like upgrades, not updates. And the newer one is a updated version of the blade, which looks the same, but the holster is different. And this, like I mentioned before, is the Hidden Canyon Hunter. Small blade, you're looking at about maybe 2.5 inches. Gimping in the front and the back, G10 body with the bigger molding cut out in the back. Wooden handles. Each handle is unique. I think it's a diamond wood with the little space right here so you can grab it. I mean, this is a nimble knife, and you're gonna get a lot done with this. You're gonna get a lot. You can use it for a lot of things. In the garden, I like to use this just because of the size. It's easy for you to maneuver when you have to cut something off. And like I said, it's really sharp. I've actually went through, to be honest with you, I think I've went through about 7 of these blades already. So that's it. That's all the blades I have for you guys. That is my 2020 knife collection. Thank you for watching. If you haven't done so already, remember to like, share, and subscribe. Leave some comments down there. Let me know what kind of knives you like. Let me know which knife you enjoyed, which one you want to get. And that's it. That's it. One.